This is the practice sheet for section 1.2. We're going to use this diagram over here. So in this diagram, I notice that there's a line here, and a line here. It looks like there's three lines crossing at a point. Okay, now remember, there are rays that live on the lines. There are segments that live on the lines. They live on the rays too. And then there's points that live on all of them. The segments, the rays, the lines. Let's see what we have to do with that diagram. We're going to name examples of each term. So we need to find a ray with point C as its endpoint. Okay, so here's point C. You could go this way with your ray, but there's no other point to help you name it. So I'm going to name this ray CA, starting at C, going towards A forever. I could have also named it ray CB. Ray CA and ray CB are the same ray because that second letter is in the same direction that the other one is. Number two, we need a point that is not on segment GF. So here's segment GF. I notice that point B is on segment GF. What point is not on it? It's up to you which one you pick. I'm going to pick point A. Point A is definitely not on that segment. When you see this, you read it as point A. Number three says two lines. Name two lines. Well, here's one of them. Name a line with two letters that are on that line. Make sure you use the arrowheads. Order doesn't matter. Here's another line. Number four, name three rays. Here's one. Starting at B, going towards D forever. Here's one. Starting at B, going towards F forever. Still pointing that shorthand notation arrowhead to the right. And here's one, ray BA. Next part, we're going to draw and label a figure for each situation described. We're not using this diagram up here. You can use it to help you if you want, but it's not like you're looking for the answer up here. We need three lines, L, M, and J, to intersect at point P. I know that's a point because it's capitalized. These are not points. These are actually names of the entire lines. Okay? So you have three lines. I'll call that one lowercase l. We don't do this a lot. Typically, we use two capital letters, the 2 points, to name the line. But they want us to do it this way. There's line M. There's line J. They all intersect at a point, then we should call it point B. Number 6, we need a plane. That's a fancy N. That's the name of the plane. Maybe we'll start with that. It's going to contain line L. So I'm just going to draw my line like that. Number 7, points A, B, and C, A, B, C, and D, are non-collinear. What that means is they're not in a line. Collinear means they form a line, or could form a line, so non-collinear is obviously the opposite. So A, B, those can form a line. I will even put C over there somewhere where it looks like A, B, and C form a line, but then I'm going to make sure D is somewhere else where you can't connect all four of them with one line.